Hello. I have added a little bit of sky blue right here, the oil sky blue, of course, and then I'm gonna blend that because I want to make these a little bit more blended out, out of focus. There we go. I don't need them floating in the sky like this guy is right now, but I can fix that by just taking a little Q-tip to it probably. I know, buddy, you can't come over here, okay? Gotta be a good boy. Yeah, just stay over there. You're always a good boy, aren't you? There we go. That kind of brought it back to the plant. It was kind of floating in the air there for a minute. Okay, so I've also got some green, and I'm gonna take the green and paint that on the grass, which would be, it's not gonna necessarily look like grass. It will look like ground, which is all I need right now. And I don't need it to be, I don't need it to be super bright and looking like it's amazing ground. I just want it to look like green. You know, amazing ground. So get that all in there. Okay, so I'm just, this is sap green oil paint. I haven't yet been able to find hooker's green oil paint like I do in acrylic paint, but it's okay. I seem to do just fine with sap green and phthalo green. Phthalo green I have to mix colors with. So if you notice I got it on her back, that's not a big deal. We'll fix that, it's not a problem. Anyhow, I'm just putting in the green grass, green ground with a little tiny fan brush. This is a 10-0 fan brush. And just get some of the green on there. Doesn't have to be all of it. And I'm gonna need to get some on the sides too, and then make sure not to touch the sides. Remember that they're, as I touch the side, I need to remember that they're damp. They're gonna have paint on them, wet paint. There we go. It could be a problem. There we go. Just putting a little bit on the sides here. Okay. Done. I'm going to get a little more up here. And then I just need a brush to blend it. So there we go. Put that right down there. And then it's already got the sky. The sky is a little damp still. So I'm going to go and bring that edge into the sky color. There we go. We can also use a brush for this. I'm using a Q-tip right now, but we can use a brush. What I'm doing is making all of the stark parts of it, the parts that are very visible, I'm making those fade sort of by blending it. I don't even want them on the sides here. By blending it just enough to make those disappear. But they're still, I mean, the color's still there, but it's not a big blob of color. It is blended into the background a little bit. If you're an acrylic student and you're just watching to see, you know, if you normally just do acrylic, you don't have to switch up to oils. I find that it gives my painting a lot more depth, and I enjoy going right over the acrylic with the oil. There we go. When you do gesso on your painting, it is acrylic. They probably make oil gessos, but a lot of people do acrylic gesso and then do oil painting over the top of it. And there's nothing wrong with that. Okay, so I've still got a lot of color here. I need to blend that out a little bit. So I'm gonna get a brush to blend more. I don't need any foggy spots, but I could put a different color in here, some yellow ochre or brown. There we go. I'm just gonna see if I can blend more. There we are. Blending that out, and then I've got that pink brush that I used last time. I'm going to just go ahead and brush that over the top of the green. I cleaned it off. I wiped it off. So most of the color's gone. I don't want pink everywhere. Seeing pink all over. All right. again, I'm going to take some off there to bring the plant back down to attach to the plant. That's okay, we'll do it. All right, there we go. Just blending a little bit. You know, I'm noticing I need more green on this side, and I can show you that. Hopefully I don't crop it down too much. I'm going to put some right in here. There we are. And I'll blend that. Yeah, that'll work. Okay. And I've got some sky color I could put in there too. It doesn't have to be all thick brown. It could be partially sky. And that would mean putting a little bit like in there, maybe down in here. And this is just the blue sky color left on the brush for the when I did the sky. Blend that. There we are. And it's kind of making it a lighter color when it blends with the green. That's fine. And I was going to make sure this is blended really well. And then yes, I'm going to back. Okay, I think below her tail is a little bit too much, white. Put some green back there. I'm going to bring the plant back here just by taking a Q-tip and bringing it back to even the acrylic if I need to. This is blue, and again I'm using the fan brush. Right. On that side, so I just put a little bit of blue. I'm going to get some green down below her tail because her tail, it looks like it's got too much of the whitewash from when I did the whitewash in the acrylic. Just going to put that green on there and blend it out. Grab my Q-tip to blend it a little bit. And I really like the way it kind of diffused it a little bit where I put the sky, so I'm going to put more sky here and do that. Parts of it. Clean this off. I can't do it in the sky anymore. So it's got a little bit of green on there. It's going to pick it up because I'm brushing against that, but I'll just blend those little spots. There we go. And that sky brush is going to get cleaned off so it doesn't have any green on it. It's the fan brush. And we'll set it down. Okay. What is missing? Let's see. We've got, I could do a little bit of yellow ochre and green so it's not so bright of a green. There's yellow ochre. And I'll mix that with the green, put some into the grass. We only have like a couple minutes left, I think, but wanted to say thank you for coming in to watch this video. I have multiple videos of this exact painting done in acrylic that I did to get to this point before I started doing the oil, where it's done in acrylic. And if you watch those, it'll show you from the beginning how this began, and from the blank canvas, you know, view until now. Yeah, so if you get a chance, you could watch those. But for now, this is a new series, and it's acrylic and oil because I put oil over the top of the acrylic. And there are plenty of artists that do acrylic and oil paintings. And yeah, I do it because it gives my painting a lot more depth and character, and it gives me a lot more options to change the feel of the painting, which I'm kind of doing, so that's good. Alright, so I'm going to wipe this off. I've got a little bit of pink on her back. I'm going to take that off too. So with the Q-tip, I'm going to take a little bit of pink off of her back, but I could also just paint over it with oil paint later. It's not a big deal. And then also some of the green off of her, on her back as well. And I'll be painting her in oil in much more detail, just as I did when I was doing the acrylic. So I'm blending in the background more, a little bit, so that it's just more of a diffused background. I think I'm not concerned about getting over the tree, the painting over the tree with the green, because I will be painting the tree again in oil. I love to paint, and I will continue painting on this girl in the next video. I'm really glad you stopped in, and I hope you liked this video, and I hope you subscribe to this channel and watch more videos like this one, as well as this one when it's going to get finished too. I also have videos in the shorts, the short videos that are of a white heron out at Stella Olson Park, and I'm really enjoying doing that one too. But that one's a high-speed video, so it's music instead of me talking. Which might, you might like that one better, I don't know. But anyhow, that's on the short part of it, if you want to go over to the short videos on YouTube. And thank you for stopping in, and thank you for liking and subscribing to my channel. And you can always leave a comment if you want to. That's fine by me. A positive comment always does me good. Okay. I think that's good. I'm gonna stop for today. Thank you again for everything. Well, I'll see you again on the next video.